Well, hello there, and welcome to my channel, All Things Alicia, where we focus on saving on purpose with purpose. If you're ready to take control of your finances and ready to crush your money goals, you're in the right place. Come on in the room. In today's video, we're going to be stuffing our wallets, our sinking funds, our savings challenges, all of our binders. And y'all, we're going to do it one envelope at a time. So let's go. Welcome back. If you are returning, I appreciate you so much. Please leave me a purple heart emoji in the comments. And if you are new, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, turning on the notification bell, all the things. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started because we have a lot to do today. So we're going to start with our cash planning worksheet. This is from Budget with Maddie. And we're going to be stuffing in real cash $1,618. And so I went to the bank today and I was able to get the funds. So let's just go ahead and open that up. You all know I use I don't want to see my ID. You all know I use these little cash withdrawal slips. I'm not sure who this one is from, but I used that one today. And this is our real cash. We're going to take a picture. Awesome. Okay, so let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait a minute. We should have 8 100s. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay. All right, so that is our $100 bills. We should have 14 50s. Or excuse me, we should have 3 50s. Sorry. 1, 2, and 3. That is correct. So how are you all doing? Welcome to December, honey. And I'm going to just add this up down here as well. So 800 plus, what do we say? 150? Okay, so that's 950. So then in 20s, we should have 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, which is $340. And then in 10s, we should have 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that is $240. I'll go ahead and add that. And then in 5s, we should have 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And we'll just get all that money going the same way. And so that is $70. And we should have 18 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, and 18. Perfect. Okay. So, oops. Plus 18 is 16, 18. Perfect. So that is our real cash. So we're going to start with that. And then we will move on to our prop money, which I have here. So this is all of our prop money. So that means that all of this is in the bank. Y'all, I'm counting the $100. Oh my goodness, that's real money. This is all the prop money. And so this is money that is in the bank. And that amounts to $4,332. Okay, we are not going to count that. We'll be here all day. But that's what we're going to do today. So let's go ahead and get started with our cash. Okay, and we are going to be stuffing our low priority binders. So let's start with that one. Okay, and in our low priority binder, we're going to stuff $15 into blessings, which is 3 5s. So 5, 10, and 15. Okay, I'll update the trackers afterwards. So now we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. So we have $26 in blessings, which is what we should have. And you all know we scratched this off. So let's go ahead. That's the 26. So let's go ahead and scratch off for our next time. I think we're just going to do one next time. Okay. So because it's Christmas, so we're giving away a lot of stuff anyway. So we'll stuff $11 the next time. Let me go ahead and get my marker. And we'll say $11. Okay. All right. So in date night, it's going to get $14, which is 1, 10, and 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that is $14 in date night. And date night has $1. So now we have 15. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and check this stuff off. Okay, we're going to do miscellaneous. It's going to get 14, which is going to get 2 5s and 4 1s. Okay, so that is 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. We're not putting anything in hubby's birthday because that is fully funded with $800. So this is miscellaneous. So miscellaneous is getting the 14. So now we have 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. Okay, that's what we have in our cash buffer. And for our parents, they're going to get 28, which is going to be a 20, a 5, and 3 ones. Okay, so that is 25, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, and it has in here, and we need to scratch off for the next time. Okay, so. Okay, so in parents, it has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, and 68. All right, so we're going to go ahead and scratch off for next time. And next time, they're going to get $14. Okay, so I am going to give me a little sticker here. And we're going to use purple one here, purple dots. Maybe. There it is. Okay. And we'll take the December one off. And what did we say, y'all? 11, right? Yeah. 14. Okay, so that's what we will stop next month. Okay, very good. We are all done with low priority. So let me know how things have been going for you all. And personal is here. And in personal, we're going to stuff shopping with $25. So shopping is going to get 25. It has nothing in here, of course. So a 20 and a 5. And I don't think we can do anything on our tracker. Nope. Okay, so that is personal. And in our kids binder, we are going to stuff, let's see, we're going to stuff family fun. We did spend out of our family fun. It has 0 in here. So we are going to stuff the 100 that we should have in here. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 plus 50 is 100. And then we're going to stuff one more. So we're going to have 110 in here, and it's all 10s. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 110. So you all remember, when you stuff your sinking funds, it is for you to spend. So in the event that you spend out of it and you want to replace it, that's all you have to do. You just replace it. So I could have just also just kept going, but I wanted to do that. So we went ahead and stuffed 110 in there. And we did use that for the money that was in here, I think. Yes, for a babysitter, we used what we had in this envelope because my husband and I went on a little date night the other night to a Christmas party. It was so fun. And so we used it there. Okay, so activities, kids' activities. We are going to put some money in here. And I think I'm going to put it in State Fair because that is coming up in January. So in this envelope as a total, we have $51, but we're going to add 26, which I think we're doing 2 10s, a 5, and a 1. So that is 26, 10, 25, 6. So we're going to just add that to what we have already saved for the State Fair part of the envelope. The other part of the envelope is just general general money for their activity. So that's $11 that's in there. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so in State Fair, we don't have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66. So we can cross off a few of these. Let's see. So we have 40 in here now. 40 scratched off, and we had 66. So we need another 26. So let's see. I don't think we can do 26, but we can do a 20. Okay. So 3. So we know we have a little more in there. That's okay. Okay, so that is the State Fair. So we are going to make sure we get that all stuffed up in our next cash stuffing so that the kids can go to the State Fair. Okay, so that is activities. And now we're going to do school expenses. School expenses is going to get $20. 5, 10, 15, and 20. And I just had to spend out of here this morning. My son needed some money for his classroom. So let's see. We have now 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay. So that is very good. And okay, now in Christmas, what I'm going to do here is I split it up. So in Christmas, we needed to, I think, stuff $12.85, if I'm not mistaken, to get it fully funded, or $12.65 to get it fully funded. So part of that I did in prop money, so you'll see me stuff that later, and then part of it I did in real cash. So in real cash, it's going to get $480, which is 4 100s, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it's going to get a 50, a 20, and a 10. 50, 70, 80. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to show you all what I'm going to do. So we have some, our cleaning lady, as you all know, comes every month. And so we're going to give her a tip of $80. So I'm just going to put this in here. And then when I stuff the envelope for cleaning, I'll put the rest in there. Okay. And then these $100, these are all Christmas gifts for people. So I am just going to set it in here for now, and it'll go into our Christmas card that goes to these individuals. Okay, so like our neighbors, and some other folks, friends, and people that we want to give to. So yeah, so that is going to be all set for Christmas gifts. Okay, very good. And then now we're going to do our denomination challenge. That is in our savings challenge finder here. We owe ourselves $52, so we're going to do that, but we're stuffing 88. So in $1 bills, let's see, we're going to do $3. So 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to come back to that. Okay, in $5 bills, we're going to do 1, 5. Okay, and then in $10 bills, we're going to do 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And in $20 bills, we're doing 1. Okay, so I will come back and, well, let me just do it now. So I'm going to put this in here. So now in 20s, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So we have 120 in here. That's great. I'm going to scratch this off. Actually, I'm going to use the water erase. Looks better. Okay. All right. So that is done. Actually, I think the Sharpie works better. Wow, I just said that. Okay, so 20 is done. So in 10s, we're going to do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. Oh, wow. Why y'all tell me? Why y'all? I know y'all are yelling at me like, girl, you did not put $60 in that envelope. You have $60 in that envelope. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, that's what all you got to do is get a little cotton ball. And you just erase that on off of there. Okay. Okay. All right. So, my goodness, y'all. Okay. Oh, no, I did it right. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. I did it right. Oh, my goodness. I did add 60. Okay. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. Yes. Oh, I did do it right, y'all. Okay. So, add it back. Oh, I'm having so much fun, y'all. That's what it's all about. Have some fun while saving money, okay? Okay, so we're going to put our little supplies away. Okay, so very good. So that is $110 in our $10 savings challenge. Denomination challenge, okay? And then we're adding $5 into this one. Let's just fix our other little marker here. Okay, and so we should have 25, and we do. 20 and 5. Okay, and then in $1 we should have, we are adding 3. So 3 more here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we have in here now 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Very good. All right, awesome. So that worked out. Very good. Let's mark that off. Okay, kids' haircut is going to go into my wallet. And my wallet is over here. And we're going to put a 20 and a 10, and then another 20 and another 10. This for their haircut. So 20, 30, 50, and 60. Into my wallet for their haircuts, okay? And then in clothing, or excuse me, not clothing, cleaning, we're gonna put 2 20s, so 2 $100 bills and a $20 bill. And remember, that's gonna go into our envelope here, so this should now be 300. So 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300. Perfect. And we love our Norma, so put that to the side. So cleaning is done. Now let's do my husband. He's going to get 7 20s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that is 140. And I'll just set it to the side for him. I'm going to get a $20 bill. So I'm just going to put that in my wallet. Separate it from the kiddos. Okay. And then beauty is for my hair and nails. So we're going to do 2 $100 bills. Okay, we're going to do 2 50s. That should be what's left. We should have 2 20s left. Yes. We should have a 10 left, a 5, and we should have 3 1s. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So that should be 358. Let's count it. 100, 200, 250, 300, 320, 340, 350, 355. 356, 357, 358. Perfect. Awesome. Love it when it actually works out. Okay, so that would be for my hair and nails, pedicure, all that stuff. Okay, eyebrow, etc. Okay, very good. So now we are done. We have stuffed $1,618 in cash. And now we're going to move on to our prop money. And let's get this set up. I'm just going to put these Christmas gifts to the side. Okay, so these are our $500 placeholders. We're going to do our 100s, our 50s, okay, our 20s, okay, our 10s, see, okay, our 5s, and our 2s and our 1s. And we'll put the 1s in front of the 2s. Okay, so now we have that all set up. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to go to high priority, and in here we're going to stuff 190 into our annual subscriptions, and we do have $50 in there. So let's do 1, 50, 70, and 90. So now we have 100, 150, 200, 220, 240. So I'm going to replace this 250s for a $100 bill. We'll do a little condensing while we go. So that is in our annual subscriptions. And house maintenance is going to get $20. Okay, so home maintenance is going to get a 20. So it now has Let me just get some more salt quick, y'all, so we can make this smooth as possible. Okay, so we have 120, 40, 45, 47, 49. So 149 is in home maintenance. I should have looked at that, y'all. I'm about to find $1 somewhere and make that 150. Okay, that is it for our high priority. Okay, actually, no, it's not. I think I forgot some on this other page. Yes. So on the second page, I did it on that page. So let's do our 401k. No, not 401k. Emergency fund, excuse me. Emergency fund is going to get 225. So 100, 200, 20, and 5. Okay, and we should be at our 10,000, you all. Let's see. Okay, and then we can get a placeholder, y'all. Okay, so yeah, perfect. Okay, so we have 5,000, 7,000, 9,000, 9,500, 9,700, 98, 99, 10,000, 10,025, y'all. So we are over our 10,000 goal for the year. So 10,025 divided by 250, we should have 40 of these. So 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So we can color in one more. Yay, I am so excited. So the overall goal is 25,000. So this year the goal was 10,000. And then next year our goal is 15,000, and we will have our fully stuffed emergency fund. Y'all, I can't wait. Okay, so let's take 25 and leave that out, and we're going to replace all of this with a $10,000 placeholder, y'all. And I am so excited. Let's see what we want to use. We do have a few. We want to use, let's use the president, honey. Our past president, Mr. Barack Obama. Okay, so 10,025, y'all. Woohoo! So excited. Okay. So that is our emergency fund. Oh, that was, ooh, it's been a lot trying to stuff that all year, but we made it. And we have a bigger goal next year. Okay, so emergency fund is done. Let me go ahead and do HOA, which is 255. Okay, so let's get 100, 200, 250, and 255. Okay, and let's add that in here. Okay, so now we have 500, 600, 700, 750, 760, 567. So let's see what we can do here. We can get a $10 bill for these two fives. And yeah, I think that's all we can do. Okay. So HOA is done. Okay. Oh, did I count it? What did I say, y'all? 500, 600, 700, 750, 760, 765, 767. Okay, sorry. I did. I couldn't remember. Okay, so HOA is done. Let's do cash buffer. And that is, or in the bank buffer, I'm sorry. And that is going to get 119. So 1, 10, 15, 17, and 19. And now we have, okay, so now we have 300, should have 500, 300, 400, 450, 470, 480, 490, 495, 497, 499. Okay, somewhere in there I think I have some change. So I'm going to go ahead and just know, y'all, there's $500 in there. Okay, so we're just going to get a $500. And that's because I think I put, like, in the account, I put $119.99, and it had $3.80 Yeah, you can see it here. So it had $380.01, and I added $119.99. So that's what got it to $500. All right, so, okay, so very good. I love these. They're so cute. Okay, so make it fun, you know. All right, so that is buffer. Okay, so now I think we're done with this binder. So let's go ahead and stuff our travel binder, my favorite binder. So this is our travel binder. Yes, yes. So in my mother's cruise, we're going to put 375. So 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, and 375. And it will be here, y'all, before we know it. Okay, so that's 375. And we're adding it to what we have. So I know we can do some condensing in here. Oh my goodness. Okay. let's see what we have. So we have 1,000, 1,500, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2,000, 2,100, 2,200, 22, 20, 2240, 2250. So yes, we're definitely going to condense that. So let's get a $2,000 if we have one. I don't think we do. Do we? Let's see. Yes, we do. Okay. So what did I say we have? 500, 6. Let's just do it. Okay, so 1,000, 1,500, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2,000. So let's just take that out first. So that is our placeholder there, 2,000. Then we have 150, 200. So let's get a $200. I think I have one in here. Placeholder. Let's see. I do. There she is. Okay, so that's the $200. And then we have 20, 40, 45, and 50. So let's get a $50 bill. And good. There we go. $22.50, y'all. So that is awesome. And let's go ahead and do our little chart here. So I divided by 53. So we should have 42 of these. We have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. So this would be 36. I guess I should do green, y'all. So we should have 7 of these, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's do 7. That should be 42, right? 6 times 7 is 42. Okay. Okay, so we're making some progress on there. And that is for our cruise in June. Okay. And then we're going to stuff, let's see. Family vacation is going to get $130. Okay, so 100, 20, and 30. And so we now have 100, 20, 40, 60, 72. So let's get a $50 bill here. So we can make that a little bit smaller. So $50. There we go. So 172, and I think each of these are 130, so we can do at least one of these. Let's see, do we want to do a check mark? Yeah, we'll do a check mark. Just make it easy. Okay. So we have 172 in there. Very good. And that is for our cruise that we're saving up for 2027. Okay. Let's see. And in Vegas, we're going to Vegas in July with my friends. And so there's $2 in here, but we're going to stuff 25. Okay, so now we have 27, and we can scratch off one of these. I'm just going to do a little mark like that. And that is for July. And okay, let's see. Now we're going to stuff Houston. It's going to get $250. And it has some money in here. So 250, 100, 250. Okay, so now it has 100, 250, 70, 92. 1, 2, 50, 70, yeah, 292. Okay, and 292 divided by 25 per icon is 11. So we get to color in quite a few. That's great. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay. And this Houston trip is in April, so we definitely need to get this stuffed up. Okay. And our cruise for church is going to get 161. So 100, 150, 160. Okay, and it has $2 in there, so now we have 150, 62, and 3. So 163 divided by 25 is 6 of these. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this is it's going to be in November, but we do have a payment we need to make in January, which is $200. So we'll get that to $200 by the time we have to pay on that. Okay, so that is our travel. We made some progress there. I'm excited about that. In personal, in my personal savings, I am going to put, let's see, some money in here. I didn't realize I had this in cash. Wow. Okay. But I'm going to put $20 or $24, excuse me, $24 into the bank. I don't like to have cash and prop money. So I'm going to take this money here, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to reallocate that in a second. I don't like to do that. Okay. So let me just make a note really quickly here because it just gets too confusing. Okay. So minus 24. Okay. And then we're adding to it today. So, okay. Well, that pen is gone. Let's see. And we're adding 24. Right? Yes, 22.4. Yeah. So I don't know why I put that in real. Okay. Anyway, y'all. All right. So that is taken care of. Okay. And oh, I know why I did that because I needed to. We should have more than in here. So we should have 25 plus 32. So we should have 57, and we have 24. So next time I'm gonna stuff this with $33. That's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna put it in the bank. Okay. I didn't stuff the right amount. That's why. Okay. $33 for the next month. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you for going through that with me. Good grief. Okay. So let's see. And then in my sorority, I need to pay for tickets for our Founders Day. And I did the same thing, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay. 126, 125, and 6. Okay. And I'm going to put that in here. That's okay. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to put that in sorority expenses. So that's going to be the 126. And we have 15. Okay. Plus 15. So we have 141 in here. So divided by 25. And we can, so we can cover all 5 of these, I think. Is that right? So 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 25 times 12 is $300. Okay. All right. So, okay. Cool. All right. Perfect. Okay. So we should have 5 of those. So we're going to do there. We'll keep the 15 in here, but I'll put it in the front of the envelope. And that's for anything I pay for in the meeting. And then the rest of that is it's about to come out anyway because I'm going to pay for the tickets for Founders Day. So it's okay. That's not an envelope I'm going to worry about right now. Okay. All right, y'all. This video is so long. Oh my God. Okay. So let's do kids. And we're going to do back to school. It's going to get $115. So 100, 10, and 15. And it does have some money in here. Let's see. Okay. And it has 150, 70, 80, 95. So 195. I'm going to get a $20 bill. Okay. So 150, 70, 95. Okay, so we added 115, so let me find 115. So that's 15, and let's do 100. So 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. Okay, so that is 115 that we added in there. Okay, and the goal here is $1,000. And we are on our way. Okay. So clothing is going to get $30. Kids clothing. So kids clothing I think has one little measly dollar. So $31 now. Okay, so let's see if we can mark off. So 31 divided by 5 is 6 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this saves $50. It's just a cute little thing I got from Millennial Dollar. Okay, and sports is going to get 268. So 100, 200, 250, 260, 265, 267, and 268. And let's add that to what we have in here. Okay, so now in kids sports, we have 100, 200, 250, 300, 320, 330, 340, 345, 347, 349, 351. Okay, I'm going to get a $100 bill for these 250s. Okay, and let's see, 20, 30, 40, 45, 47, 49, and 50. Okay, so 351 is what we have in kids sports, and that's about to come out because we got to pay for his private practices. So summer camp is going to get $102. And we're going to scratch off for the next time. So 102. Okay, so it now has 500, 600, 700, 720, 725, 727, 729, 731. Okay, and we're going to scratch off for the next time. Okay, so next time for summer camp, we're going to do 57 and 63. Okay, so 120 is what we're going to stuff the next time in this envelope. Okay, and we are well on our way for summer camp. And the goal there is $1,000 as well. All right. Okay, kids are done. All right, so let's do holidays. We are almost to the end, you all. Okay, every holiday up until Christmas is going to get $7. So that I'm not going to count all of this for you all because we are well over on this video. But each of these are going to get $7. And I will tell you what's in here at the end. Okay. All right, you all know Christmas, however, is going to get $7.85. So 500, 600, 700, 750, 770, 70, 80, 85 is going to go into Christmas, and that will be fully funded. So let me just get a fully funded sticker here. And actually what we're going to do for Christmas is, because it's $3,000, let's just double check what we have here. Okay, so this should be $3,000, and we'll get a placeholder. So it's 2025. Oh, sorry, 4,000, y'all. I was like, what is going on? Okay, 3,000, 31, 32, 33, 34, 34.50, 34.70, 34.90, 3,500, 35.10, 15, and 20. Why do I only have 35.20? Oh, because remember, I put the, so 35.20 plus 480, remember we did it in cash, is 4,000. Okay, so we have stuffed Christmas. So I'm going to take all of this, and I said this was $35.20, but I know that the whole envelope had 4,000. So I'm going to do a 3,000 and a 1,000. Okay, and put fully funded in here. Okay, so that's the one. And then for next year, I'm going to save even more. I'm going to save 5,000. And so there is our challenge for that next year. Okay. Okay, so that is done. We can take this out. We are done with this challenge. And we use, this was from Paychecks and Prayers. So we have completed that whole challenge. Okay, New Year's Eve. let's make sure it gets $7. Miscellaneous is going to get, oh, sorry, New Year's Eve, I'm sorry. New Year's Eve is actually going to get 55, I'm sorry. 55 and New Year's Eve. Gifts is going to get 50. And miscellaneous is going to get 20. Okay. All right, so that is our, sorry, y'all. Knocking you all over. And y'all can see all my clothes. Good lace. Okay, so that is it. So, yeah, I'm going to update these trackers. And you all will see that in the, when I do the savings for sinking funds review for the month. Okay. Put that back. Okay. So that should be all taken care of. Okay, so for 401k, it's going to give 500, 600, 700, 20, 35, 37, and 39. It's going to go into our 401k. All right, so that is going here. And let's see what we have going on. So okay, so let's see what we got going on in retirement. So we have 10,000, 13,000, 13,500, 13, let me just, hold on, 13,500. We're going to do it this way. 100, 200, 300, 400, 420, 440, 450. Plus 5, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Okay, so we have $13,967 in our 401k. And so let's see. 9, 18, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay, so we have 2 more of these to color in. And then we are almost there. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this in here. I probably can condense that. I will do that later. Okay, you all. Let's see. So I don't think I did our savings challenge, our 100 envelope. I am missing that. Oh my goodness. Okay, but let's do our kids. So our kids are getting $212 in their savings. I forgot to do that while I was over here. So in their savings account, they're getting $212. And I think for 100 envelope, I think I did it last pay period. That's what happened. I was like, wait a minute now. Okay, because I always stuff that, but I stuffed it last pay period, so I don't need to stuff it again. Okay, so in what is this? Kid savings. So we have 1,000, so 1,500, 16, 17, 1750, 1770, 1780, 1790, 1792, and 94. So 1794 is in our kids' savings. Okay, and we have one more stuffing, and then that will be $2,000 in their account, which is great. Okay. All right, y'all, we made it to the end. Oh my goodness, that was a long stuffing. But we got it done, and we are so grateful and thankful to God for all of our blessings. Because without him, we wouldn't have any of this. And yeah, so I encourage you all to just cash stuff. Just start if you haven't started. And if you are on your journey, just keep going. Remember to save on purpose with purpose, because it's all worth it in the end. Okay, y'all remember we had this cash left, 21, 2, 3, 4. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my low priority. And what I'm going to do, because most of this is in cash, is I'm going to put this into miscellaneous. And oops, that way we have some cash if we need it. So 20, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 58. Perfect. So that'll be good. If we need some cash on hand, we'll have it. Okay? Especially with the holidays. Okay. So that is it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to save on purpose with purpose. And always, always give thanks to our Heavenly Father for all of our blessings. All right. I'll catch you all in the next one. Please give me a purple heart emoji down below. And remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you know every time I post. Happy holidays. I will talk to you all soon. Bye.